Okay, so bow season is on the horizon. For some people, it's already started. Today's goal is to show you how I sharpen a brand new VPA 3-blade. This is how I sharpen all my 3 blades. VPAs just happen to be my favorite. They do not come sharp out of the package. That is just a standard thing. I'm sure some might think they are, but they are mighty dull. Don't even grab a nail, so definitely need to sharpen them. Okay, so as far as what I use, the main thing I'll be using is actually a 3-sided jewel stick. Then I have a ceramic rod off of my steamboat sharpener. And then this is kind of clunky, but my leather strop is attached to my archery tackle box. And then for convenience, I attach the head to about an 8-inch section of broken arrow. So with that said, I'll show you how to do this. So this same general method works with diamond stones and a whole bunch of other stuff. Generally what you're going to be doing is you're going to be dragging the head along coarse, medium, fine grit for X amount of strokes per side, and then you do the same thing per side over and over and over again. So on a new head, what I find you need to do is hit the coarse side usually twice, and by the time I'm done working this on the coarse side, I already want it to bite a nail, and that's usually my indicator that going through the rest of the grits, it's only going to get sharper. So this jewel stick has 3 sides. This is the coarse, medium, fine. So I might speed this up because this might take a moment, but the general gist is on the first side. You can mark these if you get lost, but I start up here by the handle, put it into my chest, and just drag across like that. Ten times. Rotate it. Ten times, rotate. 10 times. So now you've hit each side 10 times. So now I'm going to go down to 9, and I'm going to start by my chest. And push away from me and do the 9 per side like I just did. I think that evens it out a little bit because you tend to have more pressure going one way or the other, and I found sometimes my bevels got a little lopsided. Nothing crazy, but I found since doing one direction and then the next, it seems to keep it more even. So now I'm going to work all the way down to 1 stroke per side, and we will meet back after I'm done that. Okay, so we have successfully made it through 1 time, going from 10 strokes, 9 strokes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then if I kept it in the video, you may notice once I get to 1, I just kind of go through 1 a few times. There's no reason why, it just feels right. So on my thumbnail, that one's catching, that one's catching, and that one's catching. I can definitely tell one of the 3 blades is not quite up to the other 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start about halfway through the process and go back down on the coarse. Like I said, once you get this initial edge built into it, it goes much quicker. As you can probably hear in the video, I'm using pretty heavy pressure still. Okay, so that's starting to bite, nail's pretty good, and I'm starting to feel an edge. So now I'm going to move to the medium grit and go back 10 through 1. Alright, so we are through the medium grit. It is starting to bite a nail super easily. I don't think, yeah, if you watch this, we're already shaving hair. 3 blades can shave hair. I don't know what people are talking about. And we're only halfway done. So now we are onto the fine grit, which I'm going to do the same thing again. And like I said, once you get this initial edge on, it goes much quicker. And this still hasn't been that long, and it's already shaving hair. So let's start on the fine grit. All right, we are now through the fine grit. She is lopping off hair pretty good. Okay, so the other thing I forgot to mention, when I did that fine grit, I also went 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because I didn't feel like the head needed the full run through. So that is an option you have. Like I said, it's already pretty sticky at this point. So now we're gonna go to this guy and do the same thing. And I'll probably do that same, I'll probably actually go 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And these are smaller strokes, obviously. And I kind of use the same amount of pressure as the grit I'm on, so heavy pressure on the heavy grit, fine pressure. So yeah, so same thing. This is just what I have found work for me. Like I said, if you want to use sandpaper, you can drag this head and do the same concept. So a lot of options to do this. So here we go. All right, so that is off of the ceramic rod. Once again, we are easily shaving, if you can see that. Now we're gonna go to leather. All right, so for leather, obviously being a 3 blade, you have to pull it, can't push it. And on this one, I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right, so that's pretty much a finished head. Like I said, I struggle when people say 3 blades won't shave hair, because they can. And here, I'll do the rubber band thing for you. So yeah, that is a extremely sharp VPA right there. And like I said, this is how I do it. It's basically the same method as using sandpaper, diamond stones. You just got to work through from your aggressive grit down to your fine grit. And then leather is one of the big guys that brings it to a whole new level. So I hope this was helpful for somebody. I know it's kind of a rough walkthrough, and I'm sure the video is going to be longer than it should be. But yeah, so VPA 3 blade, how to, shaving sharp.